G'day everyone, welcome back. We are here for page number 2. Now looking at my notes, I've got some kind of flip-floppy stacked pocket thing. So side stacked pockets with booklets. So that's what we're going for today. Let's see what we come up with. Alright, there's my base pocket. My base page, I mean. Alright, thinking straight up is that put a pocket on the back. So a big pocket at the back that we can put a big booklet in. This is going to be a fairly flat page, but I still want to have some thingies. So what I've done is I have made this, how wide have I made this? Let's have a look. 8 inches. Okay, and it's the 11 big side. So let's go half and half, because our base page is, it's been that long, I can't remember, just over 10 and a half. So if I do this, put it here, then it's going to fit nicely there, but I need to put a hinge on. So cut myself another 1 inch piece and put a 1/2 inch score line down the middle, and we will make a hinge with this one. I can cut it down once I've done that, I think. Alright, so how's everyone doing? It is okay. It looks absolutely gorgeous outside. I just had a look outside. It's looking very lovely. The weather is blissful, and yeah. So if you've watched page 1, this is actually the same day. I figured, oh well, I've got time. Got to go out in a moment to a school event, but for the now, I have a good time. Alright, so we've got that hinge. Let's cut out this little bit here, and then we should be good to go. I reckon. What do you reckon? Alright, I don't know. I'm just making stuff up. I'm sure you figured out by now that I just make stuff up and hope for the best. I hope I come across like I've got some idea, which I really don't. But it works. Okay. And this one I designed the pages, like those base pages, like a couple months ago. So I'm looking and I'm going, what can I do? So who knows how this is going to end up. Alright. Okay. So I'm going to put this bottom hinge on first. I like to do this first because it helps make sure that this top bit goes over it. I don't know. It's just something I've kind of found myself doing more and more, if I can, if it allows me to, like the way the page is positioned. I like to give myself that little bit of pulled it too far there. Okay, a little bit of time so that this is down really well, and then when I put this up over it, this is going to make sure I glue it down and less light catch. Mind you, I'm putting a huge booklet in here, so it'll be fine anyway. Alright, let's come in and do this. Alright. Okay. So, what I can have there is a booklet, and I've got a piece folded in half that is 8 high, so it should go in there and not stick over the edge. Yeah? Cool. Oh, help 5-minute screen. It's not sticking over the edge. You can't really see it at the moment. And I'm like, oh, that's only a little booklet. So I've made another piece So I've literally taken 11 and just folded it in half, and I've cut it down to 8. So then I've cut this piece, which is 8 by 6, and made a 1/2 inch hinge. See, I'm really bad at these directions. I'm really sorry, because this is me not having a clue what I'm doing. I'm just making it up on the fly, sort of. Alright, and hoping that it works. Okay, there we go. This is a much simpler page than page number 1, so, which is good. So now this becomes a fold-out book. Just a little bit, something. Okay, so that can go in the back. There we go. Alright, now we need to put pockets on the top. So maybe a piece of cardstock would help. Alright. I want to do 1, 2, 3. I reckon we could do 4. The bottom pocket's going to have to be a little bit bigger because it's thing. So I've made the pockets 5.5 by 7.25. They don't have to go all the way in, obviously. But this one needs to go reasonably all the way in. So let's go for actually, we may as well just make it to that height, and then we'll make some 1-inch dunk-dunks here. That'll work. Okay, did you get that? 1-inch dunk-dunks. Alright, so let's make this. So it's 5.5. So let's make this 6. So 6 by 8.5. Okay, so we've made it 6 by 8.5, and should bring my scoreboard in, shouldn't I? And then we'll just make 1/2 inch on each side. Okay, so we've got that. We put that there. Should fit in nicely. Okay. Alright. And that way then, this booklet will theoretically slide in there. Okay. So let's glue that down before we change our mind. And let's do these ones. Blah, 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 blah. Remember, sound effects are compulsory. Okay, so we got that. Alright, let's cut. I'm going to go for 1.5 inches. I've got this Diva Lucky, but I don't actually know what it cuts up to. Hold on. Curious now. Is that the right side? Yeah. I don't think it's a full 1/2 inch. No, it's about 3/8 inch, which will work for me. I'll show you what to do if you don't have one of those corner roundy thingies. So corner cutters. Just taking this bit off here. I'm going to cut to 1.5. So cut to 1.5. And come along and do a half on each side. Why is that so short? Wow. Just looking at this piece of paper and it's not 8.5. Anyway, hopefully it'll work. Let's see, that's probably why it didn't fit. Yeah, sometimes you get one that doesn't fit right in. I'm just going to come over this side. Flip around. Oh, that's a bit shorter. Very strange. Okay. So I've got half and half on either side, like that. Now, what we want is for us to take a little bit off so we can tuck it in. Now the easiest way I do it is I'm going to go to 1 and I'm just going to put a little notch all the way up to the 1/2 inch line there. Okay, and what that allows you to do then is you can just snip the little corners off, so miter the corners off. And then you can come back to your base page and slide it on in like that. Okay, so let's do that. Another 1.5. And another 1.5. So we'll see how long that takes us out to. So let's do this again. 1, 2. So I'm going to turn around, maybe because this one's short for some reason. So it's probably, who knows? The machine was having a bad day and it cut it. Who knows? Who knows? I got a saying here. Who knows? Dick knows. I got an Uncle Dick, so it's always funny whenever I see him. I'll be like, who knows? Dick knows. Actually, my Uncle Dick's and my aunt's 40th wedding anniversary yesterday, and I was their flower girl when they got married. It's kind of cute. I think I was about 3, something like that. Okay. Well, they're 40 and I'm 44, so obviously I was 4. That would make a lot of sense. Hey, maths. Apparently I can work that out, you know, using math skills and basic subtraction. Oh, it's one of those days. I was a bit cute. Then I grew up. Why can't you stay cute once you grow up? It's like, no, it's Casper moaning in the background because, you know, life is hard for him. So, theoretically now, we can take some of these and they can slide in like that. Boom, that one's going to slide in there. That one will slide in there and we'll have like slide shutters. So I'm going to go make 2 more booklets, which were, like I said, super easy. I'll make one with you. Alright, so 7 1/4 is how tall I have made it. So So 7 1/4. And then I'm just going to fold it in half. You could score it, but I'm like, F it. That's down, and there we go. We've got a book left door. Goes in like so, and we're moving on down. Moving on down. Okay, I'm going to make another booklet, and I'm going to decorate it. And like, how quick has this page been? Like, seriously. I told you this one was a quick one. Right, let's do another booklet. Otherwise, I feel like I'm just not. I think the other page took like an hour for you to get through. It was about 5 hours for me in real life. This one, much quicker. Makes me thinking, should I be doing something fancy, doing something jazzing it up? But we don't have to have every page being like a big do-blacky. The whole idea of this one is that they're walking through all of the different gardens and the streets and seeing lots of different things as they're making their way to the castle. Yeah, and this will go in all the way and blah blah blah. You know how it works. You've got it. So hopefully when this is done, it'll be a bit like, you know, a removable waterfall, in the fact that these will be different garden scenes or something like that. And then inside, store photos, and then there's something on underneath. And then our big do-blacky booklet at the back, and lots more room to put stuff. There is so much room back here. So there's no problems there of being able to fit more in. What do you reckon? Okay, I'm going to come back. I'm going to go decorate it. I'll come back and I'll show you. And it'll be a really short video for us. Well, for you. It'll probably take me about 5 hours to decorate it, because I'll sit there and go, do I want to put this piece here or this piece here? Okay, the paper's too expensive to waste, so I really try and think about it. I'll be back soon. I lied. What we're going to do before we go on and decorate is round some corners, because it makes it much easier to put it in and out and less damaging to the book. I could do a fancy corner, which might look nice actually, but not fancy as in it'll break. But if we do something like this one, I got these off AliExpress, so they weren't expensive, but that looks nice, and it kind of looks, yeah, let's do that one. Okay. Just gives it something. So how's that for a corner? That's the one. So this is, I just put in corner round on AliExpress, and I saw this one. It's got a couple of different varieties. So if we do that on all of these, it will make that. So we've got them. So let's do that. I'm here. I'm talking. Let's do it. And then I figured we probably should do something with that bigger booklet too. So do that before we go up and decorate it. Got little pieces of black cardstock going everywhere. As you would imagine, I have to sweep every day my little area, because as much as I try to catch it all, bits go. I miss bits. And I have a white Labrador, so there's fur everywhere on the daily. Okay, so let's have a look at this one. So this booklet. So I'm thinking, do we want to do side tucks here or little corner things? Or we could do little file folder. Or we could do cross pockets. Cross pockets would be nice. What do we want to do? Let's think about this. Okay. Let's take a piece of cardstock and let's go forward. And I'm going to make half an inch hinge there and half inch hinge there to get us started. Still don't know what I'm doing yet, but it'll get us started. Alright. So we've got that one and that one. So if we did something like here, so I'm going to come and mark where that is, just inside where my gold line is. I'm going to score it there. Okay. That'll fit in nicely. All right. And cut that off. Okay. Right, I'm going to make this. I'm going to put another half. See, this is me trying to get the most out of my cardstock. I'm going to put another half an inch up here. So I've basically done a square, like a rectangle with them all the way around. Let's get measurements just for sake. So it's 8.5 by 6.5 is what we're sitting at here. All right, and I've put half inch all the way around. So half of 8.5 is 4.25. So let's go cut that down to 4.25. Okay, so we've got 4.25. Alright. I'm going to cut this one from there to there. No. What am I going to do? I'm going to put another half inch hinge on here. Another half one on this one. We've got little rectangles now. Okay. And now I'm going to go from this corner to this corner on this one, and then the same on this one. So I go this one to this one, and then that one to that one. I'll be back. Alright, let's do that. Okay, so we got that one. I've got this one. Okay, So let's do bump bump there, and then this one, and turn it over. And look at that. Yeah. Okay, got cross pockets. Okay, let's put these in now. Let's get rid of this scoreboard. And put these cross pockets in. Okay. So do I want this one going over or this one? I think it'd be better that the one coming from outside in. So I'm going to do this one first. This one I'm going to bring in. You're lucky that didn't stick down, it wasn't going to work. Bring that one in, and now put down both of these side hinges. There we go. So we got a little cross pocket there. That's a bit cute. Let's do the same on this side. I want alright. Just get my brain to think it hurts. Okay, let's put this one down. Do this one. We got some cute little side tuck pockets, well, bottom tuck pockets, which I think look a bit adorable. So we'll decorate that up, and that way we've got a little bit more stuff in there, and we just added something. So we've got fancy corners. I think I want around, do I want around these corners? Yeah, I do. So let's come in and round these ones. If it'll let me get this in here, it might not, it might be too thick. And that'll tell me, no, don't round these corners. Okay, we're not rounding those corners. That was easy. Let's go with just a basic round. There we go. Just the basic rounding of the corners for those ones. Okay, now I'm going to go, look, I found another 10 minutes so I could talk to you for longer. I'm going to go decorate this and then we'll see it. Okay. Oakley dokley. So I'm back. We're finished. Finished decorating this part. She's ended up still a little bit, you know, she's not super chunky, but she's a little bit chunky. Alright, so the back. I used just some plain cardstock there that I've stamped a Japanese script writing on with some gold ink. Just to, you know, give a place rest because it's very busy. Okay, so this is the booklet here. Made the little side tuck spots. Little fishy coming out of the water, you know, all that kind of stuff. So there's that one. I haven't put anything on the back. Don't know if I will. Don't really need to. And it'll just depend on what kind of leftovers and things I have. Okay, so let's start having a look at this one. So they open out. And let's see. So I've just put it all back together. So it's a matter of getting it out. Okay, still a bit tight at the moment. So this is it. Standard photos. There. Again, nothing on the back. Doesn't need to be. Okay, next one. Okay. Oh, there. I see what's happened. Oh. There we go. Went up the other way. Alright. So we've got this one here. Looks like this. Then we've got this one. Okay, so basically just all different gardens that we're going through to get to the end, basically, as we're going through the city, seeing all the gardens. And yeah, and that's how it looks when there's none of the booklets in there. So that is the base of number 2. Okay, so woohoo, we've done 2 out of 5,000. It feels like this is a big album. It's going to be massive. It's a big project that I've taken on, but I like doing these kinds of things. I like doing sometimes just going crazy out of the box. Okay. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Next one, I don't know what page we're going to do next. Like I said, it'll depend on what I feel inspired to do. It might be 3, it might be page 8. But again, it's how you put it together. If you even follow along with me, like seriously. But that is it. I'm going to go. As always, remember, be kind, be strong, be a warrior, and I'll see you later. Bye.